Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are completely demystifying modern Google Ads. Because, let's face it, to succeed in 2026, you absolutely need a highly actionable roadmap, and we're going to build exactly that right now. We'll focus on how to perfectly balance a relentless lead generation offense with an ironclad brand protection defense. This isn't just about getting clicks anymore. It's about maximizing your true profit. Let's jump right in.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. First, we'll cover the 2026 Google Ads strategy. Second, the full funnel budget mix. Third, the brand protection playbook. Fourth, stopping brand leakage. And finally, custom labels for profit.
All right, Section 1, Google Ads Strategy 2026, the two-pillar approach.
So, in 2026, a successful Google Ads strategy operates exactly like a well-coordinated battle plan. It literally requires a relentless offense and an unbreakable defense, both working in perfect harmony. Think about it. If you burn your budget on the wrong funnel stage, your offense fails. On the flip side, if you let AI algorithms eagerly spend your money to steal your existing brand credit, well, your defense completely collapses. It boils down to this: budget allocation plus brand protection equals profit. If either side is weak, your overall profitability just tanks.
Moving on to Section 2, the full funnel budget mix, funding the engine.
Okay, let's build that offensive engine. The magic formula for 2026 is 10, 15, 75. What does that actually mean? It means 10% of your budget is dedicated to the top funnel for broad awareness. Then 15% goes to the mid-funnel for developing intent. And a massive 75% is completely dedicated to bottom funnel conversions. This heavy bottom funnel weighting is totally proven to drive conversions. But here's the catch. It absolutely relies on those smaller top and mid-funnel investments to keep the audience pool populated.
Now, you might be wondering, why even bother with that 10% awareness and 15% intent if we really just want conversions? Well, because without feeding the top of your funnel, hitting your master goal, say a $50 cost per lead, becomes a total pipe dream. Seriously, you cannot just demand a cheap $50 lead from the algorithm without actually funding the earlier stages that guide users to that final action.
So, to wrap up the offense side of things, you've really got to look at the big picture here. You need to actively align your total monthly budget with your actual financial resources, and then meticulously distribute it across that 10, 15, 75 mix. Doing this ensures that literally every single dollar is working to support that target $50 cost per lead across every stage of the buyer's journey.
That brings us to Section 3, the brand protection playbook, defending your equity. All right, so you've set your offensive budget and the engine is humming. But here is a critical warning for 2026. Are your own automated campaigns actually eating your hard-earned profits? This is exactly where brand protection comes in. I want you to think of it as building ironclad guardrails around your most valuable digital asset. You maintain dedicated brand search campaigns using strictly exact match terms while simultaneously applying brand negative keywords to your automated campaigns. Think of it like this. Your exact match brand campaigns are highly controlled, designed specifically to capture specific brand searches at a very low cost. Meanwhile, your automated Performance Max campaigns are fully loaded with brand negatives. Think of these negatives exactly like bouncers at an exclusive club. They keep the expensive, automated algorithms totally out of your VIP brand queries.
Next up, Section 4, stopping brand leakage, sealing the cracks.
Now, even with those exact match guardrails in place, the system just isn't perfect. We have to actively monitor for leaks during a phase called brand expansion. So here's your step-by-step playbook to handle this. Step 1. Isolate your brand plus product queries into entirely distinct campaigns. So if you're Nike, that means isolating a search for Nike running shoes. Step 2. Obsessively monitor your search term insights. And Step 3. Plug any budget leaks immediately. Because if you don't separate these out, your automated campaigns will inevitably bid on them and just drive up your costs.
I really cannot emphasize Step 2 enough. Search term insights are basically your best detective in 2026. They literally reveal exactly where your automation is trying to steal credit. You've got to check these insights regularly. Otherwise, your Performance Max campaigns might be secretly wasting your brand new offensive budget, paying for leads you already had in the bag anyway.
Finally, Section 5. Custom labels for profit, the secret weapon.
To wrap up our explainer today, let's elevate you from a campaign tactician to a true business strategist. Your absolute ultimate secret weapon here is custom labels. This is a brilliant tool for strategic segmentation. It allows you to completely ignore vanity metrics like search volume and instead allocate your budget based entirely on a product's actual profit potential. Basically, you are telling the AI exactly which products actually make you the most money.
This strategy completely changes how the system spends your money. When you have a high profitability product and apply a specific custom label to it, you force the algorithm into a highly aggressive budget allocation. Conversely, low profitability items get a restricted allocation. You are literally dictating the budget flow based on actual financial return, forcing the AI to impact your wallet right where it matters the most.
By adopting this level of strategic segmentation, you fundamentally take control back from the AI. You meticulously segment your products, you dictate the automated spending behavior, and ultimately, you maximize your true return on investment. This ensures that both your 10, 15, 75 offensive budgeting and your defensive brand protection are doing one specific thing, directly serving your bottom line.
As you prepare to audit your own 2026 setup, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Look at your campaigns and ask yourself, are you funding true profit or are you just paying for clicks you already owned? Building your defense and segmenting for profit is really the only way to ensure the answer is the right one. Thanks so much for joining me in this explainer, and happy optimizing.